We've come a long way when it comes to mobile gaming. What was once a string of pixels claiming to be a snake peaked at the end gauge, and now we're playing full-on console games like Genshin Impact on the same device I use to get ghosted on Tinder. The ROG Phone series is undoubtedly the peak of these. Last year's ROG Phone 5 Ultimate had more memory than the laptop I used in art school. Can this year's ROG 6 Pro stack up? Short answer, yeah. Gamer Braves. What's up guys, this is Juan from Game Braves, and today we're looking at the ROG Phone 6 Pro, the newest in what I like to call the absolute most premium piece of gamer tech made by ROG. ROG claims this was made with mortal technology. They even gave it that whole space aesthetic that makes it look like they broke a piece off the Gundam to use as the back of the phone. But we know the truth. This phone was made with some sort of magic, compressing an entire ROG laptop into a tiny device. I mean, just look at it. No, seriously, it's kind of insane. It sports a 165Hz display. What kind of phone does that? This one, apparently. I don't know many games that might support such insanely high frame rates, but clearly that's not ROG's problem, since they've proven that phones can indeed support it. Heck, it also has a 720Hz sample rate, which basically means you're out of excuses for if you die in your favorite FPSs. Remember, it's not the phone being unresponsive, you literally just suck at the game. Now, if you like the air triggers from the ROG Phone 5 series, you're in luck because guess what? They're back here too. It's not that much different with these from the ROG Phone 5, which is fine because they were pretty great in the ROG Phone 5. Nothing will ever really beat the sensation of tactile buttons, but it's amazing they found a compromise that works. Look, I never played Monster Hunter on the PSP. My hands are physically incapable of doing the claw. Give me my damn shoulder buttons. Now that we know how game ready it is, how does it actually game? This may surprise you, but freaking well. It's not that surprising. Considering it runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 and has 18GB of RAM, that's like saying you're surprised the hero managed to slay the big demon, but you turn around and he looks like this. Genshin Impact, despite being well optimized for phones, tends to install this weird feature where it turns your phone into a pocket heater when you run it. That's not entirely bad on those cold winter months, but we got this phone in the summer, so heating isn't really exactly something that's in demand right now, or ever. Thanks Equator! Surprise surprise, this feature isn't here with the ROG Phone 6 Pro. The phone actually handles Genshin excellently, all without worrying about your hands procking pyro for some reason. And you'll get to do it for a while too. Our screw around and tell our supervisors it's gadget testing test ran 4.5 hours long of playing games, and at most we lost about 40%. Think about it, that's long enough to watch Les Mis, but actually be doing your daily resin and messing around with your teapot in Genshin. Now, it would be perfectly fine if this phone had all the tech wizardry of the future but looked like a grey brick, but apparently it wasn't good enough for ROG. Admittedly, the ROG Phone 6 Pro looks freaking cool. It's got that sleek future mecha feel, and combined with the white coloring, it looks like something out of the freaking Tau Empire. For the greater good guys, maybe one day will be good. They've also brought back the mini second screen that the 5 had, which you can customize with custom graphics for the display. It's also got 2 charging ports on it, one on the side and one on the bottom. Now, I really like this feature. It makes it easier to use if you need to plug in your phone while you're losing your gacha pulls, or better yet, using it with ROG's Kunai gamepad to literally turn the phone into a handheld console. It's hard to not be impressed by the ROG Phone 6 Pro. Like I said, it basically screams luxury at every corner with its high-tech display, great chipset, and ability to not self-immolate while playing Genshin. On top of that, it's got ROG's usual suite of quality of life features, like different profiles to manage your energy consumption, and a pretty good camera to boot. You can get information about where to get it and the price here. If you're in the mood for a splurge, I couldn't recommend this phone enough. The only downside is a lot of what's great about the ROG Phone 6 Pro is also what was great about last year's 5 Ultimate. So if you already bought in then there's not much of a jump in quality there. But what does it matter, because they're both great phones. This has been Juan from Game Braves, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech wizardry and sneaky Warhammer 40k references. Take care guys. Hey there! Thank you so much for watching our videos. Don't forget to give us a subscribe if you'd like to see more, and like so we know what kind of content you want to see. Got suggestions for new content? Let us know in the comments below too. Thank you so much again for watching. Take care dudes.